Boston Pizza, downtown in Timberley.
All right, birthdays for February 17th. Kicking it off with Michael Jordan. He's 63 today. Paris Hilton is 45. Ed Sheeran is 35. Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day is 54. Look, we got a lot of celebrity birthdays to get to today. Jeremy Allen White from Shameless, 35 today. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, 45. There's a lot of fives in this. 45, 35, 55. Denise Richards, 55. Larry the Cable Guy, 63. Taylor Hawkins from the Foo Fighters would have been 54 today. Renee Russo is 72. And Lou Diamond Phillips is 64. Now, of course, we got to get to the local birthdays. We got 2 to get to today. I would like to wish Tyler Abbott a happy birthday, and that is from our friend Yeti. And another text message at 780-791-1037. Happy belated birthday to my niece, baby Marie. She turned 16 yesterday, and now she's teen Marie from Auntie Shay. So we got Tyler and we got Marie. At least we don't have 9 names to sing to today, so I can put the music in. Happy birthday to you, Tyler and Marie. Happy birthday to you, Tyler and Marie. Happy birthday, dear Tyler and Marie. Happy birthday to you. God, that hurts my voice. I am not a good singer. But happy birthday to Tyler. Happy birthday to Marie. And of course, everyone who has texted in is now entered into a draw to win a birthday coupon from our friends at Boston Pizza. Includes a soft drink, individual pizza, and a dessert. It's good for an entire year. And of course, I'll take birthdays for February 18th now at 780-791-1037. Made it.
I made it. We didn't bring a dog or a cat today. Just felt it wasn't quite safe to get up to Gregoire to come back down. But I mean, I made it.
I don't blame you. No, I messaged you this morning. I said, I won't be mad if you guys can't make it. You know, the safety of you guys and the animals is priority.
100%.
I mean, that's what you guys do.
Yeah. We do.
Yeah, that's what
we
you
are
do.
the animal shelter. We provide a safe haven for the animals. So all my crew did make it in safely. So we just felt that it was better that if they made it there, that they should just stay there.
Now, you were saying Kenzie lives up here, drives all the way up to Gregoire, picks up an animal, and comes all the way back here.
Absolutely, yeah.
The dedication.
She's the same. So she asked, and I said, no, we'll just keep your butt right where it's at.
Well, Kenzie,
today.
we miss you here
we
today.
We do miss Kenzie. Absolutely. We do miss Kenzie.
What do you got going on at the SPCA?
Well, we just did a draw yesterday.
Yeah?
Again? Absolutely amazing. $14,000 sold within a 24-hour period because I can track that. I honestly didn't think, me and Emily were kind of like, okay, we don't think this one's going to sell it. We're like, not too sure. There's a lot happening. Booyah. Thank you, Fort McMurray. Done.
God, I love this place.
I do too. We are starting to do a larger raffle now. We're going to take a break from the smaller ones. I'm just waiting for my application to be approved. Our next biggest thing is locked in a kennel.
Oh, yeah.
That's what our main focus is going to be. So if anybody has someone that they want to lock in a kennel, people are like, well, how much money do I need to raise? You guys set your own bail. We have kids that'll set bail at $100. Like, it's all fun. It's all in support of the SPCA. So we really don't care what your bail. Then you have Sandy and Sam who set their bail at $10,000.
Wow. They did that every time.
They do that. Can't remember what his bail was, but Sandy and Sam always.
I love them.
Yeah, those two are just amazing. They were in to visit quite a bit. But yeah, so we have people that want to start challenging their soccer coaches or their basketball coaches. It doesn't have to be a big thing. You don't need to bring in a lot of money. It just needs to be fun.
Sorry, you had to turn your microphone up there a little bit.
Oh, am I really?
I looked and I was like, I don't think she's loud enough.
Oh, wow, that's shocking because normally I am very loud.
Now, we got to talk about John. John is off on vacation.
Why?
Look, I don't know. I don't know why our boss keeps approving all of his vacations.
No.
When do I get to go on a vacation?
Not quite sure.
But John... I'm trying to get him to do Locked in a Kennel this year. He has an issue because he's not a big fan of dogs.
You do not need to be locked in a kennel with an animal. That is a personal choice. Some people don't want to sit there for an hour and have a 100-pound dog slobbering and drooling on them. That's okay. That's a personal choice. You can get in a kennel with a dog or without a dog. That is fine. We don't care.
We got any cat kennels that are big enough?
It depends on how big you are.
I probably couldn't go in a cat kennel.
Our board chair, Katie, crawled into a cat kennel and took a picture. Cat kennels are a little bit different. So no, typically we won't. Maybe we'll lock you in the closet with a cat if you're a big cat person. But no, we try to keep it to the dog kennels. They're a little bit more roomier.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I know I did it last year.
You did with Ace.
Lots of room with Ace, lots of slobber, and I loved every minute of it.
Yeah, some people do, some people don't.
Yeah.
I know Dan Tulk comes up and he plays guitar. So, I mean, obviously he doesn't want someone crawling all over him while he's trying to
didn't he have a puppy in with him last year?
I think him and Jeff had the guillotine up and they were passing back and forth the dog. It was quite funny because the dog just peeked his head through and was like, what is going on over there?
What is that noise?
Yeah.
So what day, when is Locked in the Kennel?
March 13th and 14th. So we're going to do it a Friday and Saturday because we always hear different things. People are busy. It is a no school Friday, so hoping to get maybe a few more of the principals involved. So hopefully some of the schools might be able to challenge their principal to say, hey, let's see what we can do as a school. So it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to set bail at $10,000. We've had, I think it was a young girl 3 years ago set it at $50. That was her goal. And she had so much fun. So we're game for anything.
Every little bit helps.
Every little penny helps.
So that's what you got going on right now.
That's
March
our main
13th
focus.
and 14th. And then we're still waiting on that bigger draw, the bigger...
we're just waiting for the
50-50.
license to come. We're like this close. We're
so
very close. Very close.
So close.
Very close.
Well, thank you for coming in. I know you didn't bring a pet, but I still love seeing you.
Yeah, no, I was going to bring mine, but I was like, no, my husband's home today. So I'm like, keep all the animals. I'm free.
Yes, you are free until you have to go to work.
Exactly.
So drive safe out there. Thank you so much for coming in. And we got to give a big shout out. And thank you to Bone and Biscuit Downtown, Stone Creek, and Thickwood. From the Killers on Play Mornings. I'm Marina. We were talking about daily wins. Got a daily win bright and early this morning from our mysterious stranger. Says day number 19 out of 24 on this shift. Fatigue would like to set in. Waking up with Marina and sometimes John really helps get the energy in the right direction. Hashtag positive vibes for days. And then got another message from our mysterious stranger. Daily double bonus win. All of our equipment started at work today. Don't have a good day. Have a great day. God, I love our mysterious stranger. Also, I got a daily win. Now, my boss Jordan called in and said his daily win was that he didn't have to brush any snow off his car this morning or his truck this morning because the wind had blown all the snow off. Well, I got one even better for you, Jordan. I park in an underground parking spot. So I don't think... maybe I think I brushed my car off twice this winter season. Another daily win, probably for the masses, one that I think a lot of people might be on board with, is that it is Wednesday, it's hump day, and it's SPCA Pet of the Week Day. So Mel and the gang are on their way, not going to blame them if they're a little bit late because of the roads today. But if you are excited as I am, stick around. We got the SPCA coming up in just a few minutes. Jimmy 8 World, the middle on Play Mornings. I'm Marina, and we are just a few minutes away from the 90s at 9. So as John always says, call us Costco, baby, because we got the samples. Kicking it off with some Fugees. We'll throw in some Spice Girls, a little bit of Christina Aguilera, some Cher in there, and ins at 780-791-1037. I'm Marina. John is off on vacay. He'll be back on Monday to give us his daily wins. But I will kick it off. My daily win this morning is that there was nobody in the Tim Hortons drive-thru and that the roads were bone dry. Now, there was, at least when I looked last night, snow supposed to start overnight, and that didn't happen. So smooth sailing on the way to work this morning. Definitely a win in my books. But what's your daily win? What happened to you that's so positive that you just got to share it with me? 780-791-1037. Drake and Rihanna, Take Care on Play Mornings. Now, I'm curious, did anybody go out yesterday and get one of Drake's afters combos with McDonald's? He teamed up with his OVO brand to bring you an afters combo. Talked about it a little bit yesterday. It's your choice of a McDouble or a junior chicken. You get a poutine and you get I think it's like a night what is it called? Night Sprite? Yeah, Night Sprite. And it's like a blue raspberry flavor. Haven't gone to try it yet myself. I'm thinking today is the day, but I'm just curious. Has anybody gone out and tried it yet? Let me know. 780-791-1037. The birthday girl, Chapel Roan, 28 today with Good Luck, Babe. It is time for Daily Wins. I'm Marina. My daily win today, which I think would be most people's daily wins this morning, especially after yesterday, is that it was pretty good out on the roads today. Smooth sailing. And look, not a whole lot of snow to clear off your cars either. If you gone out yesterday and did the clearing, you're good for this morning because no snow fell overnight. So that's my daily win this morning. Nice, smooth drive to work. We did get a couple of text messages at 780-791-1037. Daily win from Lee. She said, my dog was extra cuddly last night, which made getting out of bed difficult, but I did it. Man, that's definitely a win. You know, my cats, for some reason, have been extra cuddly lately, too. Tigger decides he likes to sleep on my pillow with me, mainly with his butt in my face. Kind of a win, but the butt in the face, not kind of a win. Also, a daily win from Rhea, who said, proud of our Canadian women's team for making it to the final game for gold today. Let's go, ladies. Definitely gonna be a win, right? If you got daily wins, you can always let me know. 5 seconds of summer, which is kind of how it felt, last week when we had like 4 degrees. Compared to minus 45 this morning, definitely felt like summer, but 5 seconds of it. I'm Marina. It's time to do daily wins. We'll do that coming up around 8:10. So if you got a daily win, maybe you made it to work safe this morning. Maybe somebody brushed off your car for you. Maybe somebody brought you a coffee. Maybe you made your bed this morning. Who knows? Whatever daily win you have, something positive sets the tone for the rest of your day because we love to share the positivity. So on a day like today, let's get those positive things in at 780-791-1037. So today is Shrove Tuesday, day before Lent, a.k.a. Pancake Tuesday, a.k.a. Fat Tuesday. Now, John mentioned it was Fat Tuesday last week. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together, but it's actually today because Lent starts tomorrow. Now, I had this thought in my head. What is the best topping for a pancake of all time? I will tell you something shocking. No, this is not me who eats this, but I do know somebody who puts ketchup on their pancakes. And look, I put ketchup on pretty much everything, but once you tell me you put ketchup on a pancake, we're not friends anymore. That's vile. That's gross. For me, I'm on like a syrup, lots of butter, and maybe some berries kind of person. I do know some people who put peanut butter on their pancakes. Not a fan. Nutella, also not a fan. But syrup and berries, for me, that's where it's at. I'll just go with syrup if I have to. I don't need the berries. My mom likes to put jam on her pancakes, kind of like berries, but, a little more jammy. So I want to know what your favorite topping is for a pancake. Or maybe you even have a strange topping that you like to put on. That one going out to our number one fan, Rhea, who I think is Taylor Swift's number one fan. I'm Marina, and I am still on the hunt for a moose. It's, at this point, do I give up? I got a message from somebody on Facebook yesterday, sent to my own personal Facebook from Rachel Devereaux. I think I said that right. She says, "Hi, have you seen the moose yet? They're in Rosshaven Drive, but losing them to the tree, so I'm not sure how much longer they will be out." And then goes, "Also, hopefully you were the radio announcer looking for them, because if not, this will be an embarrassing message for me." So, yeah, she sent me a picture. There looks to be about 3 moose over by Rosshaven. Now, yesterday, of course, with the weather, there was no way I was going out driving in that again. No, thank you. So hopefully, maybe they'll be back on Rosshaven Drive today and I can go check it out, but that's wishful thinking. So again, if anybody sees a moose, let me know, please. 780-791-1037. At this point, I'm beginning to think it's never going to happen. Like never. My fingers are crossed, my toes are crossed, but I still feel Feel a little bit defeated, that's for sure. Well, I got some big news for your morning coffee run. Tim Hortons is making some upgrades. So they're going to roll out some fluffier English muffins, new espresso machines for better lattes, and updating their fountain drink machines. So yes, their drinks are getting glow ups too. Now listen, if they're updating fountain drinks, can we please talk about the peach juice? Because if that makes a comeback, oh my gosh, I will be first in line. That stuff was elite, like the GOAT of drive-through beverages. So better muffins, better coffee, and maybe, just maybe, the return of fountain peach. Today, if you thought your Wednesday was dramatic with the weather, it definitely didn't involve a machete in a parking lot. My gosh, some man chased a business owner through the parking lot in Abbotsford with a machete. Not a snow shovel, not just harsh word. This is a full-on action movie prop. So thankfully, there were no injuries reported. But can we all agree that the parking lots for those, awkward three-point turns and fighting over spots? We're not auditioning for a survival show here, guys. Let's take a deep breath. Choose inside voices. Choose not violence today. And let's leave those landscaping tools at home where they belong. All right, so I want you, if you can, if you're driving, don't do this. But if you're at work, if you're at home, if you are able to, go onto your phone or your computer, go to the internet and type in harvardmediaauctions.com because the auction is live, my friends. That's right. Lots of amazing stuff in the Harvard Media Winter Auction. Tons of jewelry, golf memberships, tent rentals, photography sessions. I mean, the list goes. Propane fills. There's so much in this. So if you're looking to save some money, maybe you know someone who's got a birthday coming up. Maybe you want to pre-plan for the holidays. Who